No one talks about how unsexy self-improvement is. It's not about candles and your Pinterest quotes. It's sometimes saying no when you want to say yes. It's sometimes waking up early in the morning even if you have a tired night. It's repeating the same old boring routines when they don't even have an impact on your life right now. Sometimes it's not even about just healing and growing. It's about crying and trying and failing multiple times till you get it right. It's crying, trying and failing and wondering, will it ever work out? But trust me, that's what real growth looks like. When you decide to do better, a better life, a better habit, a better skincare, a better routine, it's not some dramatic before and after moment. It is something real. Every big change requires small and invisible changes that you make every single day to get there. You will lose your friends, you will lose your comfort, you will lose everything that you have to get to the higher version of yourself. And she is going to be worth it. Some days you will have to fight the old comfortable version of you because the new version of you needs the change. She needs for you to work things out. She needs for you to get better. And it sometimes does hurt because you feel like you're doing everything right, yet somehow you still feel worse. It's not getting better. Because growing up, getting better in your life, and doing self improvement is not easy. If it was easy, everybody would have done it, right? The moment you decide to change is going to be the biggest thing that you do for yourself. For me, a couple of years back, when I started feeling stuck at work, I felt like I was not doing anything more. I know for a fact that I always wanted to be in marketing, I always wanted to grow in marketing, but at one point, you start feeling like, hey, I can do so much more, but why am I doing it for someone else? And why am I not doing it for myself? So, currently at my job, I end up creating one YouTube video at least like once in 2 weeks. And I started realizing if I can do that for my job, which pays me, right? But if I can do that for my job, why can't I do it for myself? Why and who is stopping me from that? That is when I started telling myself, if I want my dream life, I have to start building it. Yes, it's gonna be lonely, it's gonna be difficult, it's gonna have so many problems. I will have to step out of my comfort zone so many times. But you know what? It's gonna be worth it because she is worth it. But honestly, I have to tell you this, it gets lonely sometimes in this dash village because I'm the only one who's working for myself. But I have to constantly remind myself, if I want my dream life, I have to work hard for it. How many years am I going to work for someone else? How many years are you going to work for someone else? What is actually stopping you from building your dream life, your dream job, your dream business? You know what it is? It's the ugly parts of getting this self-discipline in. Internet makes this whole self-improvement big, very aesthetic, like clean fit, gym selfies, and morning routines, candle on my desk, my clean bed. But it's never clean. Look at my desk. It is dirty. But you know what is more important to me right now? That I create this content. I put this content out there. Do you know what real self-improvement is? It is getting up on those days, being disciplined with yourself, brushing on those days when you feel depressed, forcing yourself to try and try again, fail multiple times, but get to what you want. Discipline is never about being perfect. Discipline is about showing up on those days where nobody notices it, your body doesn't change, nobody's clapping for you, nobody's even acknowledging that you exist. But you show up for yourself, for the discipline that you have created. Now, this is my everyday habit or routine that I am trying to build. It is closing my Instagram on those days where I am super tired and I don't want to do anything. It is putting out that one shot of 2-3 seconds when I don't have the energy to sit down for a full-fledged video. It is believing in myself even on those days where I've had the hardest week or I haven't had enough views. It is sitting down to write my thoughts. It's sitting down to think of what I am grateful for and how it can make my life better. These are the tiny small habits. Once you start improving them, life gets so much better. I promise they don't look like you're doing too much, but the small changes, they show up. Imagine when you heard about Priyanka Chopra or Virat Kohli or anybody that you know. You only came to know their story once they were famous and they was building something, right? You did not see the 90% of work that they put in to get there. That's how life is. No one will notice the 90% of effort you put to come to that 10% where you shine. But it's okay. You are the one who's going to remember it. You are the one who has gotten yourself there. And I am super proud of you because you and I are both going to put that effort in. Let's be real. This journey is going to be lonely and full of rejections. While your friends enjoy their life, their salaries, and they're having fun partying in the night, you are sitting in your room and scripting and working or building your business. It's going to look ugly. It's going to feel lonely. It's going to feel like you're not having fun. Your friends are going to make fun of you. Some of them will say, oh, why are you building that? Nobody's going to look at your business. But you know what? That is what people told about all of these artists who were starting small. On days you feel lonely and rejected, go and look at the real stories of every artist that you love. They will tell you what they went through. Every business owner, they had to go through their struggle. They had to face rejections. They had to feel lonely. Because when you go through all of these things, you only get better. When you're working on your dream life during this time, you are going to get away from people who don't support you. You'll start drifting away from people, and that's okay. That's very normal, because they will not understand why are you saying no, why are you rejecting the idea of going out. Sometimes you'll be misunderstood, overlooked, sometimes you'll be totally rejected by your friends and family. And honestly, just like me, someday you're gonna ask this question, is it actually worth it? Isn't 20s supposed to be the time I enjoy my life? Isn't this thing more important right now in my life? And most days you're going to feel like the world is moving faster than you would want it to be, because your friends will get married, they'll start their own businesses, they'll make more money than you. They will begin living in their own lives, bigger and better sometimes. But rejection is proof that you're not feeling. That means you're working on yourself. It's proof that you are trying. It's proof that you're putting yourself out there. You are learning, you are growing, and that is the most important thing. I remember the time when I started making YouTube videos. My second video actually did quite well. It had some 5K views, which was amazing for somebody who was starting YouTube for the first time. And after that, a couple of my videos have done like 900 views or like less than 500 views. But you know what? That did not stop me. That will never stop me, because I know how passionate I am about this. On each of my videos, I've put hours and hours of working on that concept, making the script, talking about it, editing it. Oh my God, editing is so much work. But the rejection that I get by not like going all famous in first video and not getting all the views at once, it's actually not a rejection for me. It tells me that, hey, it's taking time, but it's all right. You know what I'm proud of? I'm proud of putting that content out there. I know when I'll be 60, I'll be super proud of myself that I at least tried. I almost always think about this. What will my younger sisters think? What will my daughter think someday that I didn't even try? I am not that person, and I know you are not that person. You would feel so much proud. You'd put all the effort in if you actually try. When I took this big gap from creating old videos to new videos, I almost gave up. I almost started rejecting this idea that I could do YouTube. But now I know that version of myself had to fail. I had to get fired. I had to hate my job. I had to hate this corporate life, or I had to go through all of that heartbreak so I could create this for myself, this space, so I could share it with all of you guys. The unsexy side of self-improvement has its beauty. It might not be the kind of place where everybody claps for you, everybody's happy for you, everybody's famous for you. But you know who's clapping for you? You, yourself. I am proud of going to the gym 3 times a week. I am proud that I've been making videos. I am proud that you're starting your business. I am so damn proud of you. And there is so much happiness when you start doing those things that you've been putting off for weeks. When you finally start feeling the peace in all the chaos that you're surrounded with, or that tiny moment when you start realizing, oh, this is what I've been working out for. Oh, this is what I've been building for myself. Oh, this is the change that is happening. You know, when I realized this, so I recently went to the airport and I was literally carrying my 15 kg bag just like that. Okay, I didn't pay attention to it. When I weighed it and I gave it to the check-in thing, I realized I could carry this only because I was going to the gym consistently. This happened only because I've been working out for myself. That was my point of realization, that all the work that I put in till date is finally showing up. The glow up is coming. Sometimes those are your rewards. It's not the followers, it's not the following, it's not the milestone, it's not the appreciation for anybody else. It's the feeling that you have inside. It's the feeling that you feel, okay, I finally did it. That feeling of being proud of yourself quietly, that feeling of giving slow claps to yourself, that feeling of you've learned something, you've built something, you're growing into something. I wish everybody out there gets to experience this at least once. So, yeah, let me be honest, self improvement is not cute, it's not easy, it's not fun. It is a lonely, it is messy, it is repetitive, and it is ugly. And sometimes it is so painful. Sometimes it's painful in public and it's gonna hurt you. But you know what? That is what makes it real. Because you're not performing anymore. You're not faking it until you make it. You're actually becoming the one. The one that you always dreamed of. The version of yourself that you deserve to live in. The money that you deserve. The followers that you deserve. The strength that you deserve. The businesses that you deserve. You deserve to be a millionaire. And if you don't put the ugly work in, how will you get there? If it feels hard right now, I want you to know you're not off track. You're actually building something. Day one of gym is never easy. Day one of work is never easy. Day one of creating a YouTube video was never easy. It's only day 100 where you realize, oh, I'm getting better at this. But you should be willing to put the work in. Keep going, even if nobody supports you, even if nobody watches you, especially when nobody watches you. One day you'll realize all this unglamorous, ugly, dirty, messy work that you put in is making you what you are today. If you are in your messy, unsexy self improvement stage, drop a heart and a comment below. I promise you, you're not alone, and I hope this becomes a stage where you can connect to all of them. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I put a lot of heart and work into it. I hope you liked it. If you like this channel, please subscribe, like, share, and comment, and share it with your friends who need to hear that unsexy self improvement is important. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Tap a dash, signing out.